Hey guys, so I just heard Brian pull up. He just switched up his EDC for winter carry. So when he comes inside, I'm gonna have him show you what he wears every day. Hey babe.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
So I'm making a video on winter EDC carry.
Okay.
I wanted to show everybody what you are wearing for EDC.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Well, let me put this down. I got
Okay.
everything for hardwiring the ring.
okay.
All right. Well, fuck it. Let's just do it over here then.
Okay.
All right. So, first and foremost,
Maybe back it up a little bit.
got my ring.
Of
It's an
course.
everyday carry. What's up, dog? Let's just start from head to toe then.
All right.
All right. So, starting off with my hat,
A little tall.
I guess. Starting off with
Tall
my
people
hat.
problems.
Got my Rockin' Guns hat on because honestly, I don't do my fucking hair every day. So when I don't do my hair, I wear a hat. So if you see me with a hat on, probably lazy that morning. Always sporting one of my Rockin' Guns coats. I don't like heavy coats in the wintertime, so I have 4 of these in gray, black, blue, and like a brown. So I'm always sporting these. I got my vape. I know. Because I'm a pussy, I'm still learning how to deal with it. Let's see what I got in my pockets. I got my Myers sunglasses. Cost me 15 bucks because I break them all the time.
They look good on you.
Thank you. And then I got my cell phone, iPhone 12 Plus.
Who's that on your screensaver?
It's me and you, looking hot. Sit down. Sit down, you make me nervous.
I'm making you nervous?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
Alright, so coat.
It's kind of a glare now.
Is it? Just because I'm saying I'm gonna sit down in a minute. Alright, so nothing in these pockets. Got a flannel because you got for me for Christmas like a year ago, and
I
it's
love
super
it.
comfortable. In my pockets, first pocket, I got one of our Rockin' Guns pocket holsters with a Beretta 25 that my dad gave me. It's not really because it's like the best self-defense pistol, but it has a lot of meaning to me. So it's kind of like a knick-knack, like a hand-me-down. So I carry that, and that's the only thing I carry in my right pocket because I don't want to carry anything else with my gun. Left pocket. So this is new for winter. It's not new to me. I've had this knife since 2012 actually, but this is my zero tolerance flipper with the tiger stripe. It is the 0350 TS, and I just started carrying this again because I was carrying a Microtech for like a couple years, but I got sand in it, so the spring's all janky now. I gotta get another one.
I really like that. What's that called on the finish?
It's a tiger stripe.
Tiger stripe.
Pretty sweet.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's a cool knife. It's built like a tank. I really like it. That's why I never carried it, is because I didn't want to scratch it. I don't like scratching my stuff up, which is kind of stupid for having a knife, but fuck it, right? I just got this. So I was buying Christmas presents for people on Black Friday from Olight, and they sent me this for free. This is the i5R EOS. It's a little flashlight. It has a rechargeable battery, which is fucking cool because I go through batteries like nobody's business. It has a double clip on it, which I've never had anything like this, but like obviously it clipped in my pocket, but also, let me see if I can actually do this. So this is kind of nerdy, but it's also kind of cool. Like I could stick it on my hat.
Tactical.
Look, I can use my hand. So I thought it was pretty cool. It has a low and then it has a bright. Sorry. But it's a really cool light, and the battery, the Olight sent with it, is actually USB rechargeable, which I've never seen that either. That's super cool.
That's awesome.
But it's a really nice light. I like it. Chapstick, because I don't like crusty lips. It's one of our Rockin' Guns business card holders. I only got a few left in there because I pass them out to everyone. Like, it's the OD green with black We the People. So I make those, obviously. They're called the Biz. And then for a wallet, so Louis Vuitton, I've had this for probably 20 years, and it's actually pretty beat up. I kind of need a new wallet, but just basic ass wallet, right? Gets the job done. I was using a clip, but I got so many cards now. I don't use clip anymore. So you probably don't even know I've been carrying this now, but hand sanitizer in a little spray bottle. Yeah, I started carrying it again because like when we go to like Walmart or Myers and stuff, I've noticed that they're always out of the wipes for the carts and shit.
Oh, that's so smart.
I spray them down and then I like run my hands across them. So
I didn't know that we had any more of those.
yeah, we got a bunch of these bottles and I got a shit ton of isopropyl alcohol. So
I'm gonna have to add that to
and then
my
we put some
EDC.
essential oils in there to keep your hands from cracking. So and then business cell phone. It's like a janky ass. Why you leave me, dog? It's like a janky ass iPhone 6, but it works for what we need for business. So 2 cell phones. Got 2 phones.
You're super cool.
I started wearing another knife too. I say wearing because it's not like a pocket knife. But we started making sheaths now, as you know, obviously, but a lot of people don't. So this is one of our sheaths. It has our signature clip on it. So again, fucking cool. Super proud to have our logo on stuff now. Obviously, like I sport the shit out of our logo everywhere I go. I'm passing out cards and showing people. But this knife I got in 2012 in Afghanistan. And it's another knife I don't really carry a lot. I fucking hated the sheath for it. It's like a cloth with the worst Kydex rolled insert in it I've ever seen in my life. And like, this is an expensive knife, I guess. I don't know, it was given to me, but like, I mean, it's a couple $100 knife and it comes with like a fucking $4 sheath. Like, this shit don't even make sense to me. So I made a super nice sheath for it with a pattern we've never done.
It's dog.
And this knife, it's not like a knife to like cut rope or fucking open envelopes or anything like that. This is more like a, I don't know, I can't even imagine having to use a fucking knife to save my life. But if I did, this is a pretty good knife to do it. What I don't like about this knife though, is it has a super thin fucking blade, right? And yeah, I mean, it's super thin. And the steel is CR154 or CM154. And it's super sharp, but it's super brittle metal. So I broke one of these in Afghanistan and they gave me another one. And it's like razor sharp. It's so ungodly sharp. This is one of the only knives I've never sharpened myself because honestly, it does not need it whatsoever. So it could slice some shit up if I needed to. But I don't know, I'm just trying new shit and I just wanted to wear it more than anything. So that goes there. And then like no wobble, no nothing. It's got like little jimping in the sheath and then it just pops right out. So pretty proud of it.
I like that print too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's supposed to be like a military netting for like if people fly over you. You cover your equipment with it and then you kind of blend into the scenery and stuff. I did it in black and gray because I just thought it was cool. My watch, it's a Nixon 5130. So I've also had this watch since 2012. I have a lot of watches, but this is the one I wear more than any watch I have. And it's just a big, beastly, manly watch. And it is, right? I mean, it's heavy as shit. Like every time somebody sees it, I take it off and I like let them hold it. And it's solid steel. It weighs like a fucking pound all by itself. But so that's that. And then I wear my Marine Corps bracelet for some of my friends and peers that passed away December 6, 2019. I wear this kind of like in remembrance of them and homage to them, but also to kind of like keep me humble and like remember like what I have and like the people that have sacrificed for us to be able to live the lives that we have. Because sometimes I get salty and shitty about stuff and like first world problems, right? Like seriously though, there's people out there that have it so bad. And I'm over here moaning, bitching about, I don't know, not being able to buy like super expensive shit. But if I had bracelets for like all the friends I've lost between like combat and suicide and shit, like my whole wrist would be filled up. But Darren Ponciano, still thinking about you. I just saw your name pop up on my timeline. Miss you. So anyways, so going down from there, okay, my belt. So I have EDC belts, right? But this is the belt I always end up going back to. And it's a super thick leather Guess belt that I've had since like 2001. So I've had this belt for like legit 20 years. And it's super tough and it just fits me great. So I always wear this belt, even though I have like gun belts, right, that don't flex and shit. This does everything I need. For my main carry and my holster, it's independent with our signature clip and then the claw that comes on all of ours. I do have the anodized washers with our camo print. Pretty cool.
It's a beast.
Yeah, well, it's big, but so the gun I carry every day is a P80. Okay, I'm gonna drop the mag and the load because obviously it's loaded. So it's a P80, and I've made this right. It was an unfinished lower, and I had to finish it, and then put all the parts in, and put all the parts in the slide and everything. But it's a really good shooter, and it's super reliable and accurate now that I did some work to it. I have a Holosun 507C X2 red dot on it, which has a 35 MOA circle with a 2 MOA dot, which makes it really easy to like present and find your target. Because like on a regular dot, I wasn't able to quickly find the dot, so it was like really cumbersome, and I'm fucking around way too much instead of just like presenting and finding my dot. So I really like this red dot for that reason, because it helps people like me that fucking get lost in the sauce. I do have suppressor height sights that I can co-witness with. So if for some crazy reason this broke, which I don't beat my shit, so I doubt it ever will. And it also has a panel on top. So if the batteries die, you know, it'll keep working. Solar panel.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I have I run a Streamlight TLR1 HL, so it's 1,000 lumens and has like strobe and shit, which I don't use strobe. I don't use the light much because I would have to be pointing my gun at things, and I don't do that. But this is my everyday carry. I've been carrying this for like 2 years now. For Christmas, Santa is supposed to be bringing me a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 10 millimeter. So this will be getting retired once that gets here, and it will have a Holosun on it. And I don't know if I'm going to run the TLR1 or if I'm going to run an Olight Balder Pro R, which I know I'm going to get a lot of fucking hate for that. But I do have one on my home protection AR, and it's super bright, and I like the laser. So I don't know, I might try it and just catch the hate. I really don't care. It's mine, not yours. So, so that's my pistol. And goes in, right? Not going anywhere. Easy to take out. So I love this holster, and I wear this all day long. And it looks big, but it's super comfortable.
How much does it weigh?
This whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like over 2.5 pounds, maybe close to 3 pounds total, with like the dot, this flashlight, the ammo is 15 plus 1, so 16 rounds of 9mm. I mean, but I don't notice. You know, it's not bad. I like it.
Cool. What else you got?
Pants is winter time, but I mean, if I'm working or anything, you can always find me in a pair of Dickies. I love my Dickies. I got a shit ton of these in a bunch of different colors, and they got a lot of pockets. Obviously, like, you know, I carry a lot of shit, but it doesn't feel like it because everything kind of has its own place, and I put everything back the same way. I kind of like OCD like that. Like my shit has a spot, and it has to go back there. And then my boots, they are Rebel cowboy boots, right? And they're the flag, and they're super fucking cool. You got these for me
2 Christmases
two
ago.
Christmases ago. It's 3 actually. It's 3 Christmases ago. And they were like suede, and that was fine. They looked really good, and I kept them super clean for a long time. But it was like so fucking hard always keeping them clean. I was like, fuck it. So I took some like shoe oil and oiled them, and they got this real smooth finish now. And now I literally beat the fuck out of them. Like I fucking put out a field fire stomping with these. Like no bullshit. I literally stomped like a 300-yard long field fire with these. And like everybody else's shoes got ruined, and these still look great. So that's pretty much everything I have on me. I'm glad you talked about EDC because I actually, y'all are going to be like, you can't believe you forgot your gun in the car. My truck gun is still in the car, and we'll pause this and I'll go get that to show you guys like my truck gun because you're probably going to laugh at me and my man purse, but it is what it is. Real quick, I'm going to put everything back in my pockets so you can see like even when I'm carrying all this shit, it doesn't look like I have a lot of stuff on me. Like you see how fast that went on? But like some people wear like cargo pants and shit, and it looks like they have like the balloon fucking pants on, and it looks super fucking dumb. I don't like looking that way. And most of the shit that I carry, you would like never know I have it on me. And obviously, like I said, everything goes a certain way. Like my knife, my light, chapstick, my gun only. I usually keep these like around my neck, and that's another reason that I buy cheap sunglasses, because like I'll bend over and they'll do like that, and then I'll just fucking pick them up and put them back on because I don't give a shit. Keys, I didn't talk about these. So I keep my keys real minimal. I can't stand fucking clutter on my keys. So it's just a key fob, and then I have 550 cord that I made a bracelet of, and people are like, oh, you just do that for looks, you'll never use it. Yeah, I know. I never used it until I actually did use it. This used to be like that much longer, and that's a lot of cord. So I used it to tie something up, and then I melted the ends back. And then I got a couple just little keychains we made, We the People, and then Rocking Guns. So those are pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. Like this, I'll throw in my back pocket too. And then this is usually in my hand because
Bad boy.
I'm always vaping. Hey, help me stop smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. I'll stick with it. And then obviously my rain because I need energy. I'm gonna go get my other gun that I keep in the truck with me when I ride.
All right.
And then we'll get back to this.
I'm going to pause it.
Okay. All right. So I know some of y'all are laughing right now. My man purse. But this is what I carry my truck gun in. Okay. Super incognito. Like, nobody will be like, oh, this dude's fucking carrying heat, right? No, I don't even look like I have a fucking gun on me.
Look like a businessman.
I look like a fucking nerd coming from Barnes and Nobles or some shit, right? Like I could literally go to Barnes and Nobles in this, and nobody would think a fucking thing. That's
You
why
look
I do
like
this
you
shit.
work for Facebook.
Jesus Christ! Don't fucking say that again. Fuck the Zuck. All right. So my truck gun, and I don't typically leave this in the car. I was bringing shit in, I fucking forgot. I didn't know we were doing this, but this is what I carry. Some of you are gonna be like, that's fucking dumb, but I've shot it a lot and I really like it, and it's super compact and it does what I need to do. So this is my truck gun, okay? It's a CAA Arms Micro Roni with a Glock 19. And real quick, I'll take the mag out. And this mag, this is a holder, so it's not actually in the firearm. It holds it in place, so I have 2 mags on it, okay? And then we can go ahead and check, make sure it's clear. Okay, it's clear, nothing in it. So the reason I like this as a truck gun is because I used to carry an AR, but you have to have a stock or a brace in order to shoot an AR. And I wanted something smaller, but I didn't have the money to go buy like a fucking super high speed, like SIG Rattler or any shit like that. And I also wanted something that was kind of cross compatible with my main carry pistol. So this uses the same mags as my P80. So it's pretty fucking perfect. Like I got all this shit with me at the same time. And the reason I bought this model with this brace is because you can shoot it in this configuration. So like it's usually in the passenger seat next to me. And just say for some fucking reason, I don't know what reason, but just say I had to get something that was more accurate, more powerful than my carry pistol. And I was in the car and it was convenient because it's there. I could use this. And if I had say I'm getting like, I don't know, fucking carjacked. Like I look at my side view, I see people getting out. I can reach over, get it, and just like that. And now I'm loaded and it has this safety right here. Safety stays on, press it off, and now I can literally shoot like this without this being open like I would have to like an AR. So it's really fucking compact. I already know like the controls and everything because it's a Glock. But this platform allows you to really customize it to your liking. So unfold the brace, right? And now it's like much more accurate. I can fire faster. I can fire more accurately. I have a SIG Romeo 5 on here. I don't have any backup sights like flip ups, and a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, that's so stupid, you're gonna die. Well, maybe, but I have a shit ton of these and I have fired thousands of rounds with different calibers on these. And a lot of them have been on like FRT based 223 5.56s where like thousands of rounds of just mag dumps, and these things have never failed me, never. So I have that on there, and I have a TLR7A Streamlight up front. And the reason I have this is because I made a holster for a dude, and this was our trade. He gave me the light, I gave him a holster. But the way I carry, I can turn it on. It's super cool and compact. This entire thing with 220 round mags weighs in like exactly at 5 pounds. So that's another reason I carry this instead of like an AR like I used to. Because my AR that I carried in my vehicle was still like super fucking minimalist, but weighed 7.5 pounds. And this was the length like that it had to be in or bigger to be shot, because it has a 10.5-inch barrel. So it was like that big to be shot. So like that's super fucking awkward where I can just like that and I can fire. And I screwed in a piece of Kydex here because this latch, the way they make it, this is shallow and it doesn't stay in place. So I did that so I can lock it in place, and it's literally not going anywhere now. So I carry a 20 round mag in it, and then a 20 round mag in that place, safety on. And then in here, I have a 22 round mag, and they all have a Underwood 9mm plus P plus Extreme Defenders. So I got 62 rounds of like super hot 9mm ammo. And then say like I didn't want to use all this. To get this out of the Micro Roni, all you do is there's a button down here, you pull that down, and then these two tabs, you pull those down and you pull back, and then your actual pistol comes out. So that's just a Glock 19. I got a threaded barrel on it, and then a custom trigger, extended mag release, and extended slide release. But I could literally run with this as well if I wanted to. or like you could or whatever. So it's super versatile, and a lot of people will think it's like underpowered, but it's really not. And as long as you control your accuracy, you know, and aim good, then you'll win the fight. So to put this back in, you slide it in and it locks in place. And then this piece goes up and goes forward and you'll see a green. And that means you're locked back in position. And then I just fold this up, put the safety on, I guess, trigger mechanism. And then I put it back in here. I have a pair of Ear Pro in here and an extra box of 9mm ammo. So like everything you see me take out and everything, like just like this. And I just look like a normal ass dude, mind my own business until you fuck around and find out. So that's my winter EDC. It does change up a little bit for the summertime, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. I still carry the same gun. I got a SIG 365 that I was carrying, but honestly, I like this more. I like the size of the grip. I like all the options I have on it. So I kind of retired my SIG 365 and just rolled this way now. So hope I gave you guys some ideas maybe on what you want to carry in the wintertime, or let you know like you can carry stuff without looking like a complete douchebag. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Other than that, see you later. It's time for dinner.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish making dinner.